Hello there, welcome to your YouTube channel TL Dwa Super Class. And in today's lesson we are going to continue with ratios and proportions. And we are looking at sharing in a ratio, and this is the first part of your lesson. And may God bless this lesson. Let's go then. Okay, after watching this video, you will be able to divide an amount into two or more parts in a given ratio. And sometimes you may need to share an amount in a given ratio. So to share an amount in a given ratio, you must first add all the numbers in the ratio to find the total number of parts. Secondly, divide the amount to be shared by the total number of parts. And finally, use multiplication to work out the value of each share. Okay, so now let's take some examples to understand how does it work. Well, let's look at this example. It says share $900 between Marco and Rita in a ratio 2:1. Okay, this is a column, it's not a division. Okay, and we read it 2. So we want to work out how much Marco will get and how much Rita will get. The first step is to add all the numbers in the ratio. So which numbers do we have? The amount is $900. Okay, and the ratio is 2:1. So the first step is to add the numbers in the ratio. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Now the second step says that we need to divide the amount to be shared by the total number of ratio, which is the amount to be shared is $900. Okay, $900 divided by the total number of parts, 3. The result is $300. Okay, so the result is $300. Now we want to use multiplication to work out the value of each share. Remember, the first number represents the first name, and which is the first name here? The first name is Marco, then Rita, and the first number is 2, then 1, which means Marco receives 2 and Rita just receives 1. Okay, so you multiply 300. You multiply 300 by 2 to get how much the amount of Rita, and it means to get the amount of Marco, which means Marco will get $600. Okay, and the same we do with Rita. 300 multiplied by 1, the result is 300. Okay, so we represent this as a ratio like this. First, the amount of Marco, 600, and then the amount of Rita, 300. Look, when you add these two numbers together, when you add these two numbers here, the result is going to be the total amount shared. Okay, so now let's take another example. Okay, now Let's work out this example here, which says share $840 between Alan, Bob, and Chris. So now we want to share this amount for Alan, Bob, and Chris in the ratio 2 to 3 to 1. Okay, so which is the amount first? The amount is $840, and which is the ratio? 2 to 3 to 1. The first step is to add all the numbers in the ratio. 2 plus 3 plus 1 equals 6. Second step is to divide the amount by the total number of parts. So you take this $840 and divide it by 6. The result is 140. Then you multiply this value by each of the numbers in the ratio. So let's take a look here. We have this value, right? We have this value here, and okay, so we must take this value 140 and multiply by each of these numbers. Okay, so it's going to be, so we'll have 140 multiplied by 2 to get the value for this one. Okay, so it is equal to 280. Okay, which means for this one we have as a result $280. Okay, column. The second one, 240 multiplied by 3, 140 multiplied by 3 will have 420. Okay, which means here we'll get 420. And finally, 140 multiplied by 1, the result is exactly 140. Okay, which means here I'll have 140. Clear? That's it. So it's how we work out these exercises. Now let's take a list of exercise to exercise together. Okay, so you have here this exercise says share these amounts between Dong and Shul in the given ratios. Okay, so have the amount and the ratio. Okay, so for each of these problems below we have the answers. Okay, so to make it easy for us, we'll use a table, this table, to work out all the exercises. So let's solve one of them together and others you will work out by yourself. Right? So let's do that. Yes, line A says $24 in the ratio 1 to 2. Okay, which is the amount right here. The amount is $24. Okay, the ratio is 1 to 2. Right? The sum of parts 1 plus 2, which is, we are using these two values here to add them together. The result is 3. the value of one part, you take the amount 24 and you'll divide it by 3, and the result is 8. Then we want the share, and this is $8. Okay, do not forget it. We multiply each of these values 1 and 2 in the ratio by this result here. $8 multiplied by 1, it is equal $8, and $8 multiplied by 2 is $16. Okay, $16. Let me write it better. Okay, $16. And when you add these two numbers together, the result is going to be 28, which is the shared amount. Okay, that's it. So you can work out the other exercises to understand it better. Okay, and confirm the results are here. So for this one, line A, we got 8 and 16, and here are the $8 and $16. Say thank you for watching this video, share it with your friends, and see you in the next lesson.